Hey y'all, this is the Twin Rivers Music Scene podcast with your host Madison
and Reed. We're here to highlight local and upcoming musicians in and around New Braunfels, Texas.
We believe the Texas and Americana music scene is what truly makes this town special, and we are so excited to provide a platform for y'all to hear straight from the artists themselves.
We hope y'all enjoy the Twin Rivers Music Scene podcast and stay tuned for more interviews posted every other Friday.
No venue too far, any song at every bar, here to cover your needs. Twin Rivers Music Scene.
This episode is sponsored by Velvet Cherub Aesthetics and Broken Record Revival. Whether you're bouncing back from a long week, a tough workout, or just need an immune boost, their custom IV drips deliver essential vitamins and electrolytes straight to your system for fast, effective results. Contact and follow Velvet Cherub Aesthetics and Broken Record Revival for a mobile IV around New Braunfels, Gonzales, Seguin, and surrounding areas today.
This next artist is a Texas-born singer-songwriter from New Braunfels, blending soulful vocals with heartfelt storytelling rooted in the hill country spirit. Her music captures the warmth of small-town life and the raw honesty of personal experience, weaving country, Americana, and a touch of blues into an authentic sound that's all her own. From local honky-tonks to regional festivals, her growing fan base connects with her down-to-earth charm and the honesty in every song she sings. Twin Rivers Music Scene welcomes Kayla Jane to the podcast.
Hello.
How are you?
I'll be better soon.
So it's the day after Halloween.
And we are here with some IV drips, giving us a lot of vitamins for our hangovers that we all have from last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I woke
So
up feeling fuzzy for sure.
Yeah, so we'll come out of here feeling like clear and great.
I know. So thank y'all so much. We have the two beautiful IV ladies from Broken Record Revival and
Velvet Cherub Aesthetics. Yes.
So y'all come see them. They just opened up in Seguin, and they also do like Botox, filler, all the good things. So y'all go check them out and see them. So thank y'all for getting us through today, Saturday morning, the day after Halloween.
And if you're listening, tune into the video, because if y'all could see our setup right now, we're sitting in Riley's, like at this table with all of these IV drips and everything. So it's a different setup for us, but we're really excited and we're really grateful for the opportunity to partner with them.
Yes. Okay, so last night you were a turtle from Temu.
I was a Temu sea turtle, yes. I couldn't get the costume, like the full costume, because they were sold out, and I ordered it late. And so I just wore a T-shirt that said, "Pretend I'm a turtle," and a green tutu with a Temu price tag. I didn't know,
The
whatever.
Temu price tag was
funny.
what, like $1 or something?
It just had the Temu logo on it.
Yeah.
I stapled it to my tutu.
She's creative.
Yeah.
A musician and an artist.
I had a friend one time order something off Temu, and they were thinking they were going to get like a whole pot or like a cooking pan, and they just sent him like a cardboard cutout of a picture of a pot or pan.
Yes, I've seen that. There's a lady on TikTok that she does like is it real or fake? And she just orders from all these sites, and some of the stuff that she gets is outrageous.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least it's fun. It's always a good surprise.
A surprise indeed, yeah.
So you're like an iconic staple to the New Braunfels music scene. Like your
Thank
name
you.
is everywhere. Like everyone has great things to say. You're always playing a lot of great shows. How did you get started in New Braunfels, and what has that journey been like for you?
So I used to work for the Salt Lick. I did their festivals and catering and events and weddings and all that. And I had just gone through a divorce, and I was teaching myself how to play guitar. And I went to the Salt Lick, and I was like, "Hey, you guys have music here. How about book me a gig?" And I'd never had a gig, and so I just booked it for like 6 months out and tried to get ready for it, and I was not ready. So I had to have a friend come out and supply sound and play guitar, because I still couldn't play it for myself. But January 9th, 2020 was my first gig at the Salt Lick. So that was cool. And then COVID hit, and I got laid off, and was like, well, I got to make this work. So then it was full steam ahead, trying to learn how to play guitar and perform, and buy equipment and all that stuff. So that's how it all started.
I love that. What songs were you playing back then?
Oh, probably the same stuff I play now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I played, for sure, I played Feet Don't Touch the Ground, because
I love that song.
play that song like every day of my life.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a great one.
classic. Yeah,
Yeah.
that song will never get old to me.
Yeah.
During that time during COVID when you were learning how to play guitar, like were you learning it from somebody? Were you just teaching yourself like through YouTube videos? How'd that go?
So they have these like posters where it shows what all the chords are,
Mhm.
and I just sat there and looked at the posters. Like, I had like one that was saved to my phone, and I would just sit there at the couch and play out each chord and try my hardest, and then I would try to find songs that were with really easy chords,
Yeah.
G, C, and D. So, yeah, I actually never watched a video. I couldn't learn from a video.
Mhm.
It was just like, put my fingers here and see where they go.
I would have assumed that you've been playing longer than 5 years because of everything you've done. How has like the songwriting process been for you? Like, where did you start at, and do you think that it has evolved since then, and like in what ways too?
Where did songwriting start?
Yeah.
So I was outside. I'd never written any songs. It was 2019. And I was still in the process. This was right before my first gig. I was in Austin, and I was at somebody's show. It was South by Southwest, and I watched all these people play their original music, and it was really cool. And so I walked out of the venue and walked down the street and bought a plastic bottle of Taka vodka. And I was like, I'm going to write a song. I know it's in here somewhere. And so I sat down with this bottle of vodka on some steps on 6th Street. And I was like, I just pounded out a song right there. I wrote all the lyrics. It's called I Lose. I Lose When I Love You is the tagline. And then the next day I went home and I just like plugged in chords, the 4 chords that I knew. I plugged those chords in, and yeah, that was the first song. And I think the songwriting process is different every time. Like, I write with intention now. Like, what does my set list need? Sometimes I'm like, hey, I want to write a song in the key of E and have an alternating root chord, and maybe, kind of a Marty Robbins gunslinger song, and then I'll just put those rules on it and then go from there and then write that song. So
I think that's pretty cool because I always like to know. I mean, everybody has a different songwriting process, but I'm always curious to see, do like the lyrics come first or like the chords and the musicality come first? But you kind of do it mixed, it sounds like.
yeah, I'm trying not to move.
You're good.
We're all like moving around with our arms and hands
Like
straight.
zombies.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of songwriting, you have one of my favorite songs, Queen of Bad Decisions.
Yes,
I love that song.
too.
So just like to be like fun with it, what's like a person around town that you like to make bad decisions with? Any like musical people that you get in trouble with sometimes? Have fun.
If there's trouble, I will find it. That's funny. I don't know if I should answer that.
I want you to. I'm just kidding. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Throw any names in the bus.
Okay, so
Or any funny stories.
Okay, yeah. So when I leave town, sorry, Jeff Kenny, and anybody that doesn't know this. So when I leave town, the thing that I reserve the right to do is smoke cigarettes. Because I was a heavy smoker, like a pack and a half, 2 packs a day for like 18 years or something. It was crazy. And so I quit smoking, but I reserve the right to smoke cigarettes if I'm on the road. Like, I'm,
Guilty of
rebellion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's funny because as soon as I leave town, I'm like, I'm not even drunk. I just smoke a cigarette to smoke it, like for no other reason.
Yeah.
And it doesn't taste great because I'm not drunk. And as soon as I rip a cigarette, Drew calls me Trailer Jane. So when I'm on the road, I'm Trailer Jane.
You need to
So-
get like a trucker hat made with that or something.
Yeah, that's cute.
That's perfect.
Little alter ego.
Yeah, that's my alter ego.
So you play a lot around town with Drew Moreland and
Yes.
the Billie Jeans. And what other groups are you playing with? Or artists are you typically collaborating with?
Like I think next Sunday or Sunday after I play with JJ.
Mm-hmm.
JJ
Villarreal.
JJ Garrett.
JJ Gary, man.
Yeah.
I play with JJ, but I just like to bounce around and play with different people.
Mhm.
I don't know. I can't think anyone else off the top of my
Mhm.
head.
I'd love to know about the formation of the Billie Jeans and whose idea it was to start it.
We were at Poorhouse,
Good old Poorhouse.
and there was just a bunch of women there. We all played music, and me, Allie, Andy, Kalani, and I think there were a couple other gals, and we didn't all go there together, but we were there. And we talked about getting together and seeing like what could happen. And I think Amber Middleton was there that night too. But we just talked about getting together, and finally one day we did, the four of us, me, Andy, Allie, and Kalani. We got together and just kind of rehearsed songs, and, then, we were like, what are we going to be called? And I said, the Billie Jeans, because we're not your lover. And it kind of fell flat. No one really responded, and about 30 minutes later, I guess Allie was over there on her phone making a flyer calling us the Billie Jeans, and so it stuck.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Y'all were one of my favorite shows that we had at Greenlight. Y'all played there, I think, 2 or 3 summers ago.
Yeah.
And I remember the crowd was one of the largest ones we've had. The vibes were great, and it was just an amazing time. And
Yeah,
so
it was fun.
how often are y'all playing together?
We played together 2 weeks last week, and like the week before we played Junk Gypsy's prom, which was cool.
Fun.
We
Get dressed up.
Yep.
Mhm.
We dressed like witches. I'm freezing over here. Sorry, guys. The ivy's got me cold. I'm like shaking in the
Shivery.
mic. My nose is running. Sorry if you can't see it, but that's what's happening. Yeah, so it's kind of sporadic these days. We play at Worst Fest. We have 2 dates at Worst Fest. So
Okay, fun.
we're in the middle of learning polka songs and singing in German, which is actually going really well.
Okay.
It's less guitar.
Yeah.
And we've got Alex Meixner is going to play with us. I guess he's going to play trumpet. And then we have an accordion player too, so that'll be cool. But yeah, it's kind of sporadic right now. Allie just had her baby, so.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know, I did
Yeah.
see that. That's
Yeah.
so special and cute. She looked so cute pregnant, killing it on stage still. So why do you think that so many musicians kind of like hub in New Braunfels? Because I feel like there's so much talent here. I feel like everybody collaborates together. And what do you think that New Braunfels has to offer like to musicians?
Well, there's 2 hubs in Texas. You've got this hub, and then you've got Fort Worth. And they're 2 very different scenes, and they do things two different ways. I know that in Fort Worth, you have to like use booking agents or talent agencies or whatever. So like, there's a lot of gatekeeping there, in my experience,
Okay.
that that you don't have around here. Like here, you can be an independent artist and, make contact with whoever owns the place and make a make a relationship, and so it's I think it's more personal here.
I like that you said, because when you first said 2 hubs, I thought you were going to say here in Austin.
Nope.
You like are
Nope.
where Austin's not the same.
Austin's not the same. It's definitely this, like here in the hills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. What do you think's like the hardest lesson in the music industry you've learned?
You have to be willing to completely humiliate yourself.
Okay.
Like be prepared to be humiliated, because really like creating original artwork and then saying, "Hey guys, look at this. I hope you like it." Like that's really humbling. And so just be prepared to be embarrassed all the time. Be okay with that.
Wise words from Kayla Jane. Be okay with humiliating yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of being willing to like humiliate yourself, what's a really embarrassing moment you've had at a show?
A lot of them. I don't know. I guess I don't stop and think about that. Like they're not memorable moments unless they were like, because I laugh at myself. Like laughing at myself is really easy.
Yeah.
And so nothing really sticks out. I guess it happens often enough to where I'm, okay with it.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten anything weird in your tip jar or your guitar case during a show?
Oh yeah.
What are people leaving in there, other than money, of course?
So I'm a mom. I've got 3 kids,
Mhm.
and I like to play family venues. Like I've noticed that family venues, the thing about family venues is you have to make the kids happy, and if the kids are happy, then the parents are happy. And so I like to play to like the kids, you know, and they make bracelets and they color pictures and, you know, do all sorts of stuff like that. So it's hard telling. There's rocks in my tip jars all the time.
Oh, wait, that's funny. Like the little kids will leave stuff in there. That's
Yeah.
cute. So
It's cute.
speaking of you having 3 kids, are they, do they sing, play music or anything like that?
Yes. My son graduated high school, which is still really weird for me to say. I don't feel that old. He lettered in marimba.
What is that?
So it's like 6 feet long and it's like a giant xylophone with mallets.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. So he was percussion. He did like drum line and so he did all that. And I guess marimba is considered a percussive instrument, I guess. I don't know. And so, yeah, he can play piano and I know I see
Did
it.
you see that fly
Yeah, I
land
did.
on my eyebrow? Like it's out to get me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, something really noticeable about your live shows is how captivated the audience tends to be by your songwriting and your original music. And I think it's super special to find artists that when you go to their show, you feel not only like into the sound that they're doing, but you feel like emotionally attached to them. And I've felt that way a lot whenever I watch you play, especially in like an intimate acoustic settings. So what is it like for you on stage when you can feel that same connection with the audience?
It's really, so I'm really sensitive. And I think that it's hard for me to keep my emotions in check on stage. Like literally every show I tear up. It doesn't matter if I'm playing a family gig, a family venue or whatever, and you know some little kid reacts a certain way. Like it's hard for me to keep that in check. Yeah, it's just it's tough.
What's a song that you like to either that you wrote or covered that's like really personal to you that you always like to sing on stage?
Feet Don't Touch the Ground.
Is that one? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's because like that was the first song. That was probably the first song that I could play. And like to me, I know that song's like a love song, but that song is like that's from me to music.
Tony LaRue. Have you ever met him?
Yes.
Okay, because I was like, he's always around here.
Yes, he's great. He's my favorite.
Really? What other like musical or artists like inspire you or your music that you look up to?
I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. I like to see people's humanity. I like to see their humanity, and I like to just see that they're a real person. And so I guess people that put themselves out there and people that are the artists that are willing to share themselves and not just their music, you know. I like that. That's a good example for me.
To go back to your song Queen of Bad Decisions, one, I love the trucker hats that you made for them. I see Doug wearing it literally everywhere every day.
Thanks.
But how was the music video recording process for you in that? Do you like the acting aspect of music videos?
No.
You know, it's like
No, I don't like to be on video at all ever,
Yeah.
actually.
I feel like you're so like confident though, and like I feel like you have great stage presence, so that kind of shocks me.
Thank you. I get really nervous if there's a camera on me, for sure. It makes me clam up. We recorded the video here, and that was fun. I found a guy, I talked to him, I told him kind of what my vision was and how we wanted to do like examples of bad decisions and stuff. So yeah, it was a good time. Yeah.
That's cool that it was here. So like, was it inside? It was inside and outside. Was it a whole day's production or a couple hours? How does that work with music videos?
I think it was a couple hours. I talked to Joel, and I think it was a Tuesday evening. And I said, hey, I'm gonna get 150 people to your bar on a Tuesday. How do you feel about that? And he was like, cool, you know.
Yeah.
You can have the house next door to change in as like a green room or whatever. And so we just got a bunch of people out, and I think there were close to 150 people out.
That's awesome.
And we did like a live taping and all that. It was cool.
That is
It was a great time.
And then speaking of what you do at Riley's as well, you host a Sunday Picker Circle every other week, and you're about to celebrate your 5-year anniversary.
Yeah, so funny story about that.
Mhm.
Again, I started in 2020, and so it was like halfway through 2020, and Joel reached out to me on Messenger, and he's like, "Hey, Kayla, you want to lead a picker circle?" And I was like, "Joel, are you sure this is the right Kayla?" Like, and so he's like, "Yeah, you know, why don't you come and do this?" And so we did. We started November 20 something. I don't know, 5 years ago. But it's taught me so much. It's made me a much better guitar player really fast because I get to watch everyone, what they do. I get to ask questions. It's taught me how to play bass and mandolin and do all sorts of things because I can play along with people. So it's been really good for me for growth.
That's awesome. For people who don't know what a picker circle is or what they would like if they want to join, can you tell a little bit about like the process of that if somebody were just to come in and join?
Yeah. Yeah, we just all meet in the back, and everybody pretty much respects it as like, you know, a quiet space, which is cool. People like to come in and watch, but we all just sit in a circle, and you can play original music or you can play covers or whatever, and it's just a really respectful, cool. You get to share, you know, your craft. It's pretty cool.
Has there ever been like a song that came out of Picker Circle? Did y'all write?
No.
Okay.
No, but I've definitely gone home with there, it's getting me now.
There's
know,
like
there's
multiple
two now.
flies.
Yeah.
I've been seeing it. They're like
They're out to get
reproducing as
us.
we speak.
I know, usually there's only one.
There's definitely been some good inspiration pulled,
Mhm.
or like I get to bounce my new songs off of people, which is cool.
Yeah.
Getting to watch it from the bartender's perspective and like kind of eavesdrop has been so cool. And I really like that one, like you just said, it's very quiet and like respectful. But the feedback that I hear y'all give each other is super special. And I can tell that it's helping everybody that's a part of it. And it gives them a safe space to like share it.
Yeah. That's the most important thing that I want to do is I want people to feel like it's a safe space because it is. You know, I'm going to bring my original stuff that I'm not ready to play. I'm going to bring it to, you know, to them. And I want to hear what they have to say.
Yeah.
So you play a lot with Drew and James.
Yes.
I want to know how that like little trio is. How are y'all together? Because I feel like they're like y'all are all like funny.
Y'all all look like you're having fun all the time. Yeah.
Okay, so there were like 5 of us that met at the same point, and we all met at Riley's Tavern in like 2019, 2018 is when we all met. Me, Jesse Lee, Garrett McKinley, James, and Drew. And we were all kind of hanging out there and doing various open mics because they did open mics with different people during the week. And we would all just go there all the time, and we've known each other for years. And so it's just always a good time. We've grown together and seen each other through all sorts of different things. So it's cool.
Special.
Are y'all all like best friends?
No, we're close and we spend a lot of time together,
Yeah.
but yeah. And ironically, it's kind of weird. I live in Canyon Lake, and James lives in the neighborhood next to me. Drew has since moved into the neighborhood, and Garrett's parents live on the street behind me. And like, that's not how it was 5 years ago, you know? It's
Yeah.
6 years ago, 8 years ago, whatever it was. But yeah,
That sounds
it's kind of crazy.
dangerous.
Yeah, can be.
If you were to like describe each of y'all and like what y'all bring to y'all's little trio, what would you say?
Me, James, and
Drew.
Drew?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I should answer this. I don't know. I think we're all just really good at different things. We're good at voicing different things, and we all have different opinions, and we all have different influences that we bring together. And so we would like work up my original music, and even Drew's original music we would work up together and just
when y'all sing together, it's again, it's just like a really great experience because you and Drew's songwriting, I feel like, complements each other really well, and y'all's voices complement each other really well. I was sitting at the bar the other night, and Drew walked in just to like have a drink. We were talking about you because we were saying how we were going to interview that you like today, and I was like, how does Kayla feel like when y'all are on the road all together? Like, how is that for her? And he's like, she does not like being on the road with us.
Okay. Yes, I do. I love it. I love it. I like to manage chaos because I get a little bit anxious. And so if there's too much chaos, I'm like, everybody reel it in. You know? So but it's fun though.
Yeah.
If you could describe your sound in 3 words, what would it be?
Loud. In 3 words, loud, soulful, or passionate. I don't know.
You are very passionate and soulful. Very talented.
Thank you. Yeah, probably those 3 things.
If there was an artist that you could like write with, who would it be? And collaborate with?
I don't know. See, I've done co-writes. I write with Jesse. I've written with David Lee. I've written with another gal named Star.
Oh,
Yeah, we've
we
seen
know
a lot
Star.
of Star
Yeah,
on
we
Star
Instagram.
Jaslyn?
Yeah.
yes. She's been popping up.
Yeah, so
recently.
I've written with them. I don't have a whole lot of experience co-writing. It scares me because it's like really intimate, and you have to sit in a room with another person and like share your original stuff, just you and them. Like it's intimidating.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess probably Amy Winehouse.
That's a good
Ooh,
one.
Yeah. So where are your favorite places to play in New Braunfels, Green, and Canyon Lake areas?
Here, I feel like I live here.
Yeah.
It's a good place to live.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Here, I love Green Grove. I love Green Hall. Canyon Lake. Damn Red Barn's really fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun to play there. It's a good crowd.
It's fun. I haven't been there in a while.
I went for 4th of July, and it was like a great time. They were doing karaoke. I feel like the karaoke people there go so hard, and a lot of them are really great too.
They go really hard.
Yeah.
They take it very
It's
seriously.
like a full-on concert.
Yeah.
What's your go-to karaoke song if you have one?
Etta James, At Last.
I don't think I've heard that one.
You've heard it.
Sing it for me.
Ooh, right now?
You're like, no, with all these people in here.
Who did we have on the podcast? I think it was
Clay Hollis.
No, not him. Who? Oh my God, why am I blanking? He like made up a rap about us.
I forgot. But yeah, someone sat here and he was like, I can freeze. Oh, it's Devin Bays.
Oh,
You
Devin
know
Bays,
Devin.
yes.
I love him.
Devin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freestyled for us, and he was like, "Oh my God, it's too early. Don't post it." I was like, "Oh, I'm clipping it."
That's
No, and
funny.
it was really great, honestly.
Yeah, he's funny.
What's been like a favorite show that you've had, like either emotional or just like a really fun show that has like stuck with you?
I don't really know.
Has there been like a
Like an
maybe
emotional show or a really cool show?
either or like a moment maybe at the beginning of your career where you were playing, even if it was like to 2 people, and you were just like, wow, like this really kind of like meant something for me, like this is what I want to continue to do as my career? Or maybe
that's a
you just
tough
played
one.
with a bunch of people and you were like, wow, this is badass, I'm a superstar.
So recently, like me getting started full band has been a real challenge for me because I think it was just, I think I would psych myself out. Like the drums were a lot, and like I tried to get going full band, but I just felt like I couldn't do it myself. So that's been a real challenging thing. Me by myself, I can manage what's going on stage, but you know, when other people are involved, it's different. And so just recently, it's been me and James, Doug, and Ralph.
Okay.
So us 4 have been doing, you know, shows where I do 3 hours by myself, and it's gone really well, and I'm really proud of us for making it work, and it's cool to lead a band. I was just so scared of it for a long time, and so we played Green Grove a couple weeks ago, and that was just, it was so good.
Yeah.
It was one of those shows where I got off stage and I was like, I just did the damn thing, you know? So that was really cool.
That is exciting. So what are you looking for bandmates when you like are picking and choosing, since I feel like that kind of is intimidating too?
I don't know. I met Ralph Ralph is my drummer. He's really, really talented. I met him in Canyon Lake and kind of poached him from someone else. Well, not poached him, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Borrowed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said he was moving to the Canyon Lake area soon, and so he hit me up when he did, and he just became my drummer, and he's super talented. He's a great drummer. So, and then James,
James is awesome.
Yeah.
He's like probably like the best like guitar player
Yeah.
in New Braunfels. He's
And
so
then
good.
He's
Doug is
so
just
good.
silly and fun to be around. So
Oh, sorry, Doug. I'm like, James is great.
Doug is the best comedic
He
relief
is.
because when he's under pressure,
Mhm.
Doug is the best under pressure. That's the thing.
Zach is
I was
like,
like,
are you
what?
okay?
No, like his comedic relief under pressure is fantastic.
I think it's like he freaks out and just like spews out random things.
Yes, it's great.
You want to know something funny that he told me?
Yes.
Okay, so every once in a while, the ref stock will let me play tambourine with them for like a couple songs, and I posted a picture that Reed took of me on stage, and he literally commented on it and goes, "Glad like the Make-A-Wish Foundation did this for you." or
Yeah.
something. I was like,
That's
"Are
Doug. I
you
think I saw that
okay?"
comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the things he comes up with.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
We did a live podcast in Austin last month, I think. And James and Ralph didn't want to be, I don't think they wanted to have microphones to talk, but the guy was pretty insistent. And so we all had mics and just the way Doug was, he was so good at like breaking up the answers and being funny and stuff. Like it was really good.
Shout out to Doug. So in addition to your 5-year anniversary of the Picker Circle you host at Riley's, what can people expect from you? Do you have any new music coming out or any shows that you want to promote in the next couple months?
I have an entire album recorded of original
Awesome.
music. It's really cool. I didn't expect the album to go the direction that it did. My writing took a major turn. Like, I thought I was going to be this, like, soulful country, like, Americana artist. And then I took a hard left turn, and I think I want to live in honky-tonk heaven for the rest of my life. Like,
Wait, I'm excited.
all my new songs are, like, super honky-tonk.
Oh, that's going to be great.
So the album is a mix. It is a mix, but it has a pretty strong theme. So I'm just really excited about that. That'll be out next year.
So when you, really quick before we go, but since you said like your sound kind of changed, was that like when you were writing it, or did that happen in the studio that you like kind of saw it turn?
My writing took a turn first.
Okay. And
then James has been a vital part of building the songs, and he just knows me really well, and so like his input for me when he's like, hey, try this, I'm down to try it,
Yeah.
So
It's important for people. I feel like when you surround yourself with people who know you, feel like, and you can really respect their advice and musical, that's really important. Okay, so where can people follow you on Instagram so when this album comes out, they can stream it and play it and all the things?
just Kayla Jane Music on Instagram or Facebook, and then if you type Queen of Bad Decisions into Google, I'm the
all
first
over
search
it.
result.
Are you kidding?
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Are you
seriously.
serious?
Amazing.
Yep.
Wait, that's iconic.
Isn't that cool?
That's
I didn't even
super
ask for that.
cool.
Yeah.
Wait.
Just organically at the top. That's
Dang, I should have put that in your intro. The Queen of Bad Decisions.
Yep.
when I
Yeah.
introduced you.
Well, thank you, Kayla, for letting us interview you. It was great to
Yes.
talk. And thank you, Velvet Cherub Aesthetics and Broken Record Revival for the awesome IVs. We feel
Yes,
so much
thank
better
you.
after last night.
Thank God.
And everyone, follow Kayla on her social media. Listen to her
Everyone.
music, stream it.
Play
And
it.
yeah, we really appreciate you. Thanks for coming
Thank
on.
you.
And again, this has
for
been the
having
Twin Rivers Music Scene podcast with your hosts Madison and Reed and our guest Kayla Jane. And you know what? Shout out to our little producer Zach Avery. Yay, Zach!
Been
You
doing
want
a
to come
great
to the
job.
thing? Okay. Well, thanks, guys. Bye. He's shaking his head. He hates me.
No venue too far, any song at every bar. Here to cover your needs. Twin Rivers Music Scene.